A lot of y'all feel like you need certain things to start. You need certain equipment. You need a certain car. Honey, start with barely anything. Stop walking out the house looking like what you've been through. Cause I got a job to do. Not over here. Hey, Sean! I'm telling my age now. Bills, say my name. Hey ladies, jump in. If you leave, like the list goes on.
Push through imposter syndrome. Being a vlogger is not easy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Grandma.
No, camera. It's a camera.
Bye, Grandma. Bye-bye.
Okay, give mommy a hug. Ooh. You gonna have a good day at school? Okay. Oh, not pushing me out the way. Love you. We love you. Bye. Well, good morning, y'all. Another day of my life. Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Shay Nicole, and I love creating content to help elevate your confidence in style and self-care while also dropping gems for my current and aspiring content creators. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's get into today. So Gigi is off to school. I don't know if I already said this in a past vlog, but she did start Montessori school. We absolutely loved it. It was a big transition for me, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just used to, I don't know, her being home. And even when she is home, she still be in a lot of activities. Like sis has swim class and gymnastics and toddler time at the library. She was a very active baby, like since birth. She's always been in things. But we wanted to put her in school as early as possible to get her socialized, especially because,
honey, we ain't have no more kids, okay? We are very much team one and done.
So there's that. It was a transition, but we're here now. She loves it, we love it, and we've definitely seen a lot of improvements, just like with everything from her, just talking more. I mean, don't get twisted, the girl can talk, okay? She's a toddler. Toddlers, that's all they do. But we wanted her to feel more comfortable talking around others that's just not, you know, me and her dad, because normally when she would have like a lot of stranger danger or people come around, she just clammed up. But now, honey, she's very social butterfly. So we love that. We love the child-led learning that they do. She's already super smart, but she's just grasping so many concepts really quickly, and she knows even more numbers now, even more letters now. All her colors, of course. I mean, she is thriving. So pats on the back for mommy and daddy, but also pats on the back to Montessori school. It is worth every penny, honey. Cause
it is a penny. It is a pretty penny.
Whew, child. All right, so it's a busy day for me. We're getting ready to go to Bali, y'all. I have never been to Indonesia. I am so excited. I always see like just beautiful content whenever people go, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait. But I know the journeys to get there, it is a bit of a journey, so I gotta mentally prepare for that. But we are flying, babe, we flying first class or business class? What's it called? We're flying business class. This would be with Qatar Airways, and this would be like my early birthday trip. My birthday is not till December 16th. Shout out to my Sag gang. But we're gonna go early because my birthday is just really close to Christmas, so I didn't want to be gone because we're going for a whole 2 weeks. So I didn't want to be gone for a whole 2 weeks on Christmas, like not away from my child. So we're doing an early birthday celebration for me, and it's myself, Jeremiah, our two best friends, which is my best friend and her husband, Jasmine Darian, and then of course Phoebe and Rich, which is Jeremiah's sister, my sister-in-law, and her husband. This is gonna be an amazing trip, y'all, but I don't have anything packed, and we are leaving in 4 days. I've been trying to be better. Remember, in past vlogs, I told y'all, I don't want to be the last minute packer, but here I am, very last minute. But I have a whole campaign. No, I have 2 campaigns to shoot today. I have to go into the city, and we got to put our Christmas tree up. It's a lot going on. It is. I'm trying to accomplish a lot before we go. My in-laws are here. My parents are going to stop by, but they're going back home. I'm trying to get my life together. So let me start running my mouth. I'm gonna take you along with me today, day in the life. I'm also gonna be dropping gems because I feel like whether you are watching this at the very end of 2024 or maybe you're catching this at the beginning of 2025, honey, we have got to set some goals. We gotta get imposter syndrome out of here, and we gotta get our life together, all right? We got things to do, places to see. We got money to make, okay? So I gotta get back into my bag of like really dropping those gems and making sure that my girls, my good girl tribe, making sure that we are getting out of our own way, all right? But first, let me hop in the shower, do a little skincare, and get the day started, okay?
Shawty, don't look down. Tattoo peeking through the see-through. Yeah. Body create a color, I see you. I see you. Used to be in love like
All right. I am en route. I have not vlogged in the car in so long, y'all. Let me tell you. I thought that there was something wrong with my DJI camera. That's the mini camera that I be using. In case you're new here, you can go catch up on old vlogs, but when I be out and about, I have this little, you've probably seen it everywhere. It's like a little small camera. It sits on a stand. I got the little stand in here. It's so cute. It sits on this little stand. You can take it everywhere. It's literally a pocket-sized camera. But child, I thought I messed it up because it started recording like a grayscale. Like there was no, you know how like you can see me now and have on color? Well, for some reason, well, I know what happened now, but at the time I'm like, something's wrong. When I was at New York Fashion Week, I dropped it. And I never ever, well, let me not jinx, but clearly I do. But I don't ever drop my equipment. I'm very careful. I'm the friend that has OCD. Like I don't drop my phone. And if I do, I'm like, oh, I pick it up real quick. I don't lose things. Like, let me just say I take very good care of my things, okay? Very good care. So when I dropped it, I was mortified. Like, oh my God, how could you drop it? I know mistakes happen, but again, I'm the friend with OCD. So since then, it's just been recording with this gray, it looked like a filter or something. It was as if like there was no real color in the video. I don't know, I hated it. So it ruined a lot of my vlogging that I was doing before because I just didn't like how the film looked. So long story short, Jeremiah was like, just go through the settings because it's probably something that you touched on accident, or when you dropped it, something shifted. And I swear I went through the settings, y'all. I swear I did, but it's something about when your man say it, it's like he be knowing. I went through the settings like 3 times previously, like before he even told me to, but I don't know, I guess it's because he said it. I went through it again, and I just so happened to find a button that I swear, well, not a button, but I happened to find one of the settings that I swear was not there before. Well, it was there, but I didn't see it. But anyway, I clicked something, moved something else, and boom, the color came back. So it prevented me from having to file a whole insurance claim because I did get insurance on this camera, all my cameras. And that's what you need to make sure that you do. For those of you who have any type of equipment, make sure you have insurance on everything. So when things go wrong, you can replace it for free. Well, not for free. Obviously, you're paying for insurance, or you paid the one-time premium. So it's not technically free, but it's better than having to come out of pocket, honey, to pay for a whole new thing. Because this would have been, I think, $600 if I would have had to buy it all over again. Maybe even more than that, because now it's went viral all over TikTok and YouTube. And you know, when something goes viral and everybody and their mama is using it, the price goes up. Capitalism. So yeah, I didn't have to spend $600. I didn't have to file a claim. That's the good news. But enough about that. Speaking of content, what's going on, y'all? Talk to me in the comments. Drop a comment right now. Let me know, how are you doing on your content journey? If you are here because you like the content advice, if you're here just for the style, for the fashion, for the vibes, honey, I appreciate you, okay? Because I love making content about style. But for those of you who are on your content creator journey, give me an update. Have you been able to see more money this year? Have you been able to see more brand deals, collaborations, affiliate linking platforms? What have you been doing, and what have you been doing differently, or what do you want to do differently? Because we can't be going into 2025 doing the same things we've been doing in 2024, honey. We have to start pivoting, unless it's working for you. If it's working for you, keep doing it. But for those of you who are not seeing enough money come in, we got to make some changes. And let me say this, if right now you're struggling with where to start, because I think that's a big issue too. Like, a lot of y'all feel like you need certain things to start. You need certain equipment. You need a certain house, the look of a house. You need a certain car. Honey, start now, start today. Start with barely anything. Because I guarantee you it's something 10 times more than what someone else got. Like, Stop thinking that what you have is inadequate. Stop looking at yourself with a lack mindset. Do you have a roof over your head? Is it at least a cardboard box, baby? Go ahead and set your phone up and record, okay? You don't need no fancy house on fancy camera. As long as you are not unhoused, okay? Because I know we're not supposed to use the term homeless. They say it's not politically correct anymore. So as long as you are not technically without a home, because at that point you may not need to be recording. You got to get your priorities aligned, honey. You need a roof over your head. But as long as you got something over your head, child, go ahead and record. Stop comparing yourself to all these other creators. That's number one. Because I'm guilty of it too. I can't lie. Sometimes I be thinking like, dang, I like this spiral staircase. Ooh, I wish I had a Christmas tree that was tall enough to go all the way up to here. Child, put up your Christmas tree. Film your own staircase, even if you ain't got no stairs. If you live in a shoebox, honey, it doesn't matter. Stop comparing yourself to other people who have more, because A, you don't know what they did to get there. You haven't even got on that journey yet, or maybe you're still on your journey to get there. And B, when we pray for things and we ask for things, God be wanting to see what you're gonna do with what you have right now. I think that's something we need to remember. We want a bigger house, we want a nicer car, we want more money, but how are you taking care of your older car right now? When's the last time you got an oil change? How are you taking care of the home you have right now? When's the last time that you did a deep clean of your apartment? There's a lot of things we have to think about in terms of wanting more and bigger. Honey, a bigger house comes with more expenses. You know what I'm saying? Like a more expensive car or a luxury car comes with a little bit more of an expensive maintenance bill. A lot of times we see so much and we want so much more, but baby, we're not prepared for all that. We don't even have the budget to not live check to check and what we got going on right now. So how we gonna elevate? These are things that we have to think about, y'all. These are the questions we have to ask as we're on our content journey. Because I feel like a lot of us are just getting too consumed and caught up in what other people are doing. And again, I'm guilty. I am not out of this conversation, y'all. I too be a victim, not even a victim, because it's me doing it to myself. So I be self-sabotaging myself sometimes with comparison. I have to stop that, because I'm literally walking in so many of the blessings that I once begged God for, honey, begged, okay? So back to your content journey, because this is very important. You need to focus on just being authentic. Like whatever you're gonna post, whatever you're trying to do with your content, whether you're showing your lifestyle or you're showing cooking, doing nails, hair, styling clothes, travel, whatever it is, just be authentic. If you know you don't have the budget right now to do all these luxury travel trips and, you know, all these very expensive, amazing resorts or villas and just all these destinations, baby, go ahead and start your travel vlogging career locally, okay? Do what's in your town, what's in your city. How about you start, oh, not me about to miss my turn, I'm running my mouth. How about you start vlogging your domestic trips first? Start with that. Start with, you know, going from city to city, okay? Get you some domestic flights under your belt instead of trying to take this large grand trip to Paris. If you are a travel vlogger, it's going to be entertaining and authentic to show any part of the world that you're in, whether it's in your local city, whether it's another state not too far away, or whether it's across the country or across the world. If you like to vlog while you're traveling, then that's just that. I think sometimes we overcomplicate things. If you want to be a cooking vlogger or make cooking content for TikTok or Instagram or whatever, stop thinking you need this extravagant kitchen, because the average person watching you does not have an extravagant kitchen. Like, we all love Jackie Aina's kitchen. Raise your hand if you know Jackie Aina's kitchen. We love her kitchen, baby. It is all white and beautiful, crystal clear, right? We love the look of that. But the average person watching Jackie Aina's content is consuming that content in their regular kitchen. So why do you think that your kitchen got to look like all these major, you know, big content creators, or all these wealthy people or rich people? Well, I ain't count nobody's pockets, but all these people who are looking well off. Why do you think your kitchen got to look like theirs or your bathroom got to look like theirs? It is okay to do your content in whatever setting that you're in, because that's your real life. You're being realistic. I think that we lose so much value when we try to keep up with the Joneses, because honestly speaking, if you just focus on your real life, you're gonna find your target audience. Like, people will gravitate naturally towards whatever you have going on because it reminds them of themselves. Like, they're gonna see a piece of you in themselves. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people praying for what you got right now. So while you over here complaining that you ain't got no all white kitchen with the nice golden light accents and a 12-foot ceiling. Honey, somebody is wishing that they had some brown cabinets right now, baby. They living with their mama right now, okay? They on their friend's couch, wishing that they had their own space. They are on a very small air mattress right now, and you complaining about your queen-size bed or your full-size bed because you want a California king. Come on now. We have got to stop comparing ourselves and simply live in our own truth. Did they block this exit off? Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to get y'all together and preach this here sermon while also not miss my exit, but I think they blocked the exit off. And fun fact, I am so spoiled. I was supposed to do my makeup this morning so I can shoot for this campaign I gotta do later. I gotta do 2 campaigns later. And then I also wanna do some more vlogging in advance because I'm gonna be gone to Bali. Oh, they did block the exit off, dang. But anyway, so I text Robin, that's my makeup artist. She travels with me now. Welcome to the team, Robin. Love her down. She's been doing my makeup literally since I got to Texas, child. Well, not since I got to Texas, but since my first year in Texas. She did my makeup for my bridal shower because at the last minute, the makeup artist canceled on me. Y'all know how these beauticians and these beauty service workers be. They be real trifling. So I got canceled on the last minute. And this is back before I had a following. I was not an influencer, honey. I was a everyday, regular job, working person. And I just reached out to her and I was like, hey, I really need someone to do my bridal shower makeup. I know it's super last minute. And there was a whole blizzard coming. You can catch that video if you scroll back. The day of my wedding, Houston had the coldest temperatures ever. It was a whole ice storm. If you live in Texas, you're gonna remember this. This happened in 2021. But child, Robin responded to me and she was like, sure, I got you. Did a flawless job, and I've been rocking with her ever since. You see, that's what happens, okay? When you are professional and you come through for people, all right? She was punctual, she was on time, she had my face beat, and now she's on the team. Now I gotta get enough money, I gotta get my money up. I gotta get enough money to steal her from her clients. I want her to be full-time for me, but I obviously know I can't do that right now. I can't give her a whole full-time salary. But what I can do is take her with me on trips, make sure her expenses are paid. I have been doing that. I can't wait to start traveling with her even more than I did this year. But she has been such a huge blessing to my business because honestly, sometimes I just don't feel like doing my makeup. Like today, I am literally headed to her studio right now. She's gonna do my makeup so that I can just focus on shooting the content because that's just one thing I get so tired of. I'll get up and I'm like, oh, I have 1,000 things to do today. And then next thing you know, I gotta set aside a whole hour, sometimes even an hour and a half to do my makeup because I'm doing my makeup, but I'm also checking emails and I'm having to stop and do stuff. And it's so annoying. So this is a luxury experience. Now, normally she'll just come to my house, which I absolutely love. She'll do me a little house call, but today she has something to do and some other clients at her studio as well, back to back. So I was like, well, I gotta go on that side of town anyway. So that's why my hair is still wrapped right now. I'm gonna get my makeup done first. I don't like when my bob is down and it's particles and stuff flying around from the makeup. I like to keep my bob back. So what is going on? Why are we sitting here? I literally couldn't take my exit because they blocked it off and now we can't even turn right here. I'm so confused. What's going on? What's the holdup? Houston traffic is the worst. People always talk about LA and New York. I've never lived in LA, but I've definitely lived in New York. They talk about that traffic, baby. Houston traffic, I don't know. It's strong competition for the worst. All right, enough yapping about that. Let me head on in here. I'm pulling up to her studio, get my face done. Just a quick beat, something very neutral, not too much, but still a little bit of glam. And then we're gonna head over to, well, I'm gonna take my hair out, make sure my bob is good, and then we're gonna head over to the mall because I need to pick up some things from the Gap that I'm gonna shoot that commercial with. Not commercial, I be calling it a commercial. That brand deal, it be feeling like a commercial, but it's a collaboration, it's content. I gotta shoot for Gap today, and then I gotta shoot another campaign. I gotta go back to my email and look, something else. And also, I think I'm gonna pick myself up a little birthday treat. I've been building up my stack. Okay, we'll talk about that later, but I think I want to add to it today. My birthday is coming up, Sagittarius gang, and I feel like I deserve a treat, so maybe I'll do that today. I gotta check in with Jeremiah, see how he feels about it. Of course, he's gonna be like, a treat? What treat? It's so funny because he loves giving me gifts, he loves spoiling me. But it's like when I go shopping for myself, he's like, you need to do that. I could have got it for you. I just, what a man. I love that man. What a man's man. I love how he loves to spoil me, but I got to spoil myself too, honey, okay? And that's that. This that old Destiny's Child. What you know about it? Back when they dropped this, honey, it was 4 of them, okay? I'm telling my age now. Bills, say my name. Hey, ladies, jump in. If you leave, like, the list goes on. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. Ah, get that look off your face. Ooh. Hold on. Let me turn it down, because, look, my editor, she could be like, girl, we can't not be playing music that loud. We will get a strike on the channel. My bad, Deja. My bad, girl. I'm feeling good. You see how when you get your makeup done, and then you take your hair down, you just feel a little bit more... the energy comes, you see that? You see you get a little more confident? That's what it do. This is why I be telling people, listen, when you look good, you feel good. It's not enough just to throw on them old leggings and that dirty t-shirt. It's not enough, baby. You done wore that same bra for about 2 months now. It's not enough. We need to go ahead and put a little bit of effort. I'm telling y'all, a little bit of effort goes a long way. I'm not telling you you need a whole beat face to go run your errands. I'm not saying that at all. I would never say that. But I do need you to get on your elevated casual. All right, I got a whole series on that over on Instagram. Level up your casual wear. Level up your running errands looks. You might mess around and meet your husband just because you looking good, you smelling good. You know, spray a little perfume or something. I feel like a lot of times when we leave the house, we just don't be caring. We throw on whatever. But when you step outside the house, you're a representation of yourself and your family. It's your story, it's your legacy. I know that sounds dramatic, but that's how I really feel. Like when I step outside the house, I represent me, my husband, my child. Like, I don't want to get caught slipping. Now, granted, there are days when it's just like, all right, I'm gonna give them the best I got. And maybe that is the old leggings and t-shirt, I don't know. But hey, if there are 365 days a year, let's not let the leggings take over most of the year, okay? You can give yourself a good 7 to 10 days throughout the year where you can look a mess, all right? And make sure that you're not really going nowhere. But ain't that the truth? Ain't that what happens when you don't plan on seeing nobody? That's when you see everybody. Isn't that so annoying? Well, I'm not from Houston, so I don't really have that problem. But low-key, I do have that problem now. I used to be able to run errands and not have to worry about nobody seeing me because I'm not from here, okay? I moved here from New York. I'm from Virginia originally. Like, I didn't have that problem. Nobody knew me. But now that I have these platforms, baby, I definitely can't go outside looking a mess. I mean, I can, but I gotta know. They're gonna talk about me. They're gonna take a picture. They're gonna be like, whoo, Shay Nicole's down bad. So I try to do what I can to look like something. Now, again, that don't mean I step outside with a full face on. No, I don't. I have to make content today. And I like to make content looking, you know, real polished, real good. But normally, though, when I do step out, I'll give you a bare-faced moment, but honey, I'm gonna throw on some shades, some cute little shades, maybe a dad hat if I don't feel like doing my hair. Definitely an elevated casual moment. I'm gonna do that, for sure. So I'm just here to help. I'm just here to encourage y'all. Stop walking out the house looking a mess, all right? Stop walking out the house looking like what you've been through. We can't have that. No more, no more. We're going into a new year. Let's get it together. Is this truck coming over? Anyways, I'm off to the mall. One thing about me, super fun fact, I hate the mall. Ironic, right? Because I pretty much shop for a living and do style for a living, but I hate the mall, especially the Galleria in Houston, because it's just too much. I feel like it's just a lot. It's very overwhelming. It's 3 or 4 floors. There's an ice skating ring in there. Like, why are y'all doing all this? Like, why? It's too much going on. Every luxury store is in there, so then, you know, when you walk in, it's very overwhelming because it's like, wow, Gucci, Louis, Prada, I need to shop. I don't. I have to remind myself, I don't need nothing. Well, today I might give myself a little treat, but I'm definitely not gonna get a bag. I feel like I've done enough bags this year. But yeah, so the Galleria can just be very overwhelming. And on top of that, I don't know where anything is. I feel like aside from Zara and Sephora and like the luxury stores, because those are all next to each other, I don't know where anything is. So I don't even know where the Gap is. And that's where I have to go to get the items to shoot a campaign for. Now, I did get some bittersweet news. On one hand, I kind of did all of this, I don't want to say for no reason, because I have other content to shoot today, but my manager was able to negotiate where I don't have to make as many pieces of content as I thought I did, because originally they wanted multiple things, and I was like, can we just ask for a story post and an LTK post and just call it a day? Because I just don't have the capacity to do a reel, a TikTok, a YouTube. Like I just, again, I have family in town and I'm getting ready to go out of the country, so and Thanksgiving is in a couple of days, I don't have time for all that. So we were able to negotiate where I don't have to make as much content. But now that I know I'm only posting on my stories and LTK, child, I definitely could have given a barefaced moment, okay? I don't really care about being as polished and put together on my stories, because I feel like stories is a little bit more, relaxed and casual. But nevertheless, everything happens for a reason. So I literally just got that email as I was sitting in the makeup chair. But I'm not mad. Again, everything happens for a reason. Now that I know I have less content to create for the brand, after I finish with that, I can do some other content and maybe even squeeze in putting our tree up, because that was something that we were supposed to do last night. We got too tired. Jeremiah had back-to-back meetings. I recorded all day as well. So yeah, nothing happens by accident. Everything is intentional. So I'm excited that I get a little bit of free time back, which I never have, rarely have free time. But Marlene is at the house. Well, she's headed to the house now because she's going to post some new stuff to Poshmark. Hey, if you're new here, Marlene, my project manager, my assistant, she posts stuff to Poshmark every week. This is the QR code for that. This is where you can shop things from my personal closet. So these are things that I've worn maybe just one time because I had to do a campaign. Like, I'm pretty sure whatever I get at the mall today, I'm gonna post that for sale. So hey, by the time you see this, maybe it'll be up for sale. And then I also post like the stuff that not just brands have given me for campaigns, but stuff that I've just bought and maybe I can't fit anymore, it's too big. Am I going south? I think I'm going south, yeah. Because I've lost a lot of weight since having Gigi. And what else? Sometimes I post like, unopened makeup. I'm on the Sephora squad, so I get a lot of gifts from different brands. So sometimes I post beauty products. Nothing has been opened, nothing has been used, fragrances, all kind of stuff. So head on over to my Poshmark. Again, here's the QR code so that you can shop my closet and get you a good deal. Honey, I was, not too long ago, I had like a early Cyber Monday, early Black Friday sale, like before Thanksgiving. And child, I cleaned up. People cleaned me out. Like, I had stuff up there. I had Alexander Wang stuff on there for like $50, $100. Things that I was given at Fashion Week for free at some of the events I went to. Brandon Blackwood, I had all kind of stuff for the low. So if you missed that, it's your fault. You're not following me on Poshmark. You got to download the app. You got to go check it. Or if you follow me there, when I post new things, you'll get notifications. So make sure you check that often, because you can come up on some gems, okay? Anyways, so today is gonna be super productive. I'm excited. I'm also excited that I'm back into this advice style vlogging. I feel like for a while, I was more comfortable just sitting in my room, which I still love, by the way. I love recording in a controlled environment. And what I mean by that is I can be very consistent by just recording in my bedroom. I sit on the ottoman, the little bench in front of my bed. It's a very nice controlled environment. When I say that, I'm talking about climate control. I got mirrors if I need to check something. I got some lip gloss if I need to do a touch up. I got my water. I'm comfortable. I got my chargers. Like, everything I need is in the controlled environment. It's in my bedroom. So that's why I just love recording from there. But what I realized is I need to switch it up sometimes. Like, I don't always have to record in that same spot. I can take you along with me like I used to, throughout my day. Let me know in the comments if you like that. If you like to see what I'm doing, if you like to come along with me, or do you like when I'm just chilling in my room? I feel like I'm a little bit more focused. It's not so much going on. It's a controlled environment. So let me know which style vlogs you like, so I can know what direction to go in with my channel. I pretty much feel like I can do both. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm out and about and I actually am doing stuff like today, cool, I can show that. If I'm at home chilling, I can just record in my room. Like, I feel like I can give you all a variety. But again, let me know what you think. Drop a comment. But yes, we are headed to the Galleria. I should call Jeremiah. I feel like he understands the map layout of the mall. The Virgo that he is, he's gonna know where the Gap is. so I don't have to stand there and look at the little mall map. Isn't that annoying? Are y'all like me? Y'all have too much pride to do that? Because I don't know why, y'all. I be having too much pride to stand there at the, you know, it's like a giant kiosk looking thing. And I just feel like you look like such a nerd. And low key, it's funny because I'm a nerd. I'm definitely a nerd. But just standing there looking for, oh, where is it? Women's clothing, The Gap, like, and then you still get lost. I just feel like it's pointless. They need to create an app. I think that this already exists with some malls, but I don't know if it does with the Galleria. They need an app that has every single mall across the US, really the world, in this app, and you can just navigate it. And I say that because I remember going to some mall years ago. I can't remember where I was, but for whatever reason, I went to the mall's website, probably looking for a store, and I love that it was like, oh, you are here, here's the directions, and you just click the button and it takes you wherever. Now, if that already exists, drop it in the comments and let me know, because I've never seen an app that has every single mall. I have seen it where it's this particular mall's website and it has directions in it, especially if it's a big mall like King of Prussia Mall or Mall of America, the Galleria, like malls like that. But I'm talking about every single mall. And if you decide to steal this idea, well, I don't know, maybe it already exists, but if you decide to take this idea and you end up on Shark Tank or something, shout me out, okay? Shout me out, because you got that from me. Let me find out it already exists. Again, an app that has every mall, not just one. But anyway, oh, and I also have been to a mall where like it gives you directions. Have y'all seen that? Where like actually at the kiosk, it'll be like a little button you click and it'll let you text directions to your phone. I like that too. But then that's annoying because I gotta give y'all my number. I don't wanna do all that. Just give me one app that has every single mall in the world in it. Whew, all right, this traffic is so annoying. That's another reason I hate going to the Galleria, because the traffic is crazy. Always, no matter what time of day. But we're almost there, thank goodness. And I'm hungry, ugh. I need to eat something.
I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be alone. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be. You be like, I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna.
Okay, y'all, so that was a really quick mall run. I'm very proud of myself because normally I would have ended up in Zara and Sephora and other stores I ain't got no business in right now because I got a job to do. Gotta stay focused. I'm happy to announce two things. One,
These pretzel bites are banging.
normally it's a hit or miss, I'm not gonna lie. My go-to when it comes to Auntie Anne's,
Is it Auntie Anne's or Auntie Anne's?
I'll be saying Auntie. My go-to when it comes to Auntie Anne's is the regular plain salted pretzel, like, you know, the traditional, the classic, and a lemonade. But today, they were like, oh, we only do those on special order.
I'm like, special order?
That's y'all's most popular thing, is it not? And they're like, no.
Actually, our pepperoni bites are. Pepperoni bites? Who? What? Why?
Are they good? I should have tried them. But yeah, he said the pepperoni bites and the cinnamon twists are the more popular ones. So they only make the regular, like a traditional pretzel on demand, because if not, they'll just sit there. Like they make a whole batch and then they'll sit there and collect dust. So that was understandable. But I said that to say, normally when I get these in place of it, they don't have the regular pretzel, they're hit or miss because sometimes they be too cold, too stiff. They've been sitting there, they're hard, I don't know. But today they're actually very fresh. Also, they didn't have lemonade. Well, they had lemonade, but it was like diet lemonade. I'm like, was that a thing? Diet lemonade? I guess it was sugar-free, and I was like, absolutely not. Baby, I need the sugar. If I'm gonna have a little treat, I'm gonna do it right. So I got an icy, you know, like the traditional ices that be at 7-Eleven. I got an icy, half blue, half red. All right, number 2, I'm excited because I got myself an early birthday gift. One thing about me, I'm gonna spoil myself. I'm gonna treat myself real good. Mind you, shout out to my man because he treats me right. He treats me real good too, but I don't know, y'all. It's something about treating yourself to something that you've been wanting for a while. Oh, it comes with a little cleaning cloth. Love that, a little polishing cloth. But yeah, something about just gifting yourself. I just be feeling like a boss. Like, I could just walk into a store and get what I want. Well, not any store, but this store today, I got what I wanted. So, I wanted to start out with a classic. Oh, they wrapped it so nicely. Okay, I don't want to unwrap it. I'll do it when I get home. I got the classic cable bracelet. I feel like that's a good starter Yerman for those who are into the David Yerman collection. It's classic, can't go wrong with it. It is a mixed metal though. And that's something that I'm slowly getting into just a little bit. I dibble and dabble in mixed metals. I haven't had a piece where it's like silver and gold at the same time. Normally if I do a little mixed metal, it's like, okay, I have a gold earrings and maybe a silver bracelet or something like that, or I'll have silver and gold stacked. But I haven't done like one piece that's mixed together with both. So this is my first time. And I don't know, I'm just breaking out of my old rules, like my old style rules that I grew up with. Like, you gotta have all gold or all silver, or if there's some silver on your zipper, on your boot, or on your shoe, or on your purse, you can't have gold on. Like, I'm throwing all that out the window. Baby, I wear what I want, and that's just that. Like, I wear what I want, what makes me look good, what makes me feel good. And yes, I'm the girl that will wear white year round. Like, who says we can't wear white after Labor Day? Not over here. I don't subscribe to none of that. So, I will unbox the bracelet later and show y'all. Now I gotta get back home so I can shoot these campaigns. Oh, I knew somebody was calling me. I knew I heard something. Okay, let me get on the road.
Do you still want me?
Hey.
You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I wanna do with you. I know that my other guys, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. Now it's me and you.
Okay, that was very easy. I really love when brands just want a story post and an LTK post because it takes me less than an hour to pull that together. Well, I have to go and pick the stuff up, but other than that, usually the brand will send it to your house. It doesn't take long. But either way, that was great. Straight to the point. I'm extremely tired. After I finished shooting that, as you can see, I had a whole wardrobe change because I was shooting something else. I just didn't feel like filming every little thing. What else did I do? I had a little snack. I talked with my in-laws. Jeremiah's parents are here, my other mom and dad. And I cleaned up some. Oh, I did laundry. Oh, and then I recorded a whole, like, redoing my bed. Well, not the whole bed, but like I redid our pillows. And I recorded that for some LTK content for Amazon. I'm tired. I've been up since very early. But before I go, I had to make sure I unboxed my bracelet. My early birthday gift to myself, to me, from me, baby, yes. Why not? I deserve, of course. I've been wanting to add a David Yerman cable bracelet cuff. Some people call it a cuff, some people call it a bracelet. I've been wanting to add one to my stack for a while now. In case you're new here, I started getting into the stacks this year because before I was just like really big on like costume jewelry. I felt like with the way my style was, I never wanted to invest in fine jewelry or expensive jewelry, period, because I felt like I just changed up my look a lot and I was never into everyday pieces or like minimal jewelry. I was very much a statement jewelry girl, and I don't know, I guess over time, my style has evolved. I think I am more into timeless pieces and pieces that I can pass down to Gigi, pieces that can just stay in the family. And I still love my costume jewelry though, don't get it twisted, honey. But I don't do as many loud accessories as I used to. Like, who remembers back in the day? I'll put a picture here on the screen. Remember these Aldo earrings? Girl, we was in love with the feathers and the glitz and the glam of it all. And we used to go to like Charmin Charlie's and Claire's back in the day, child. We just love a statement, pageant looking accessory. This is cute. It's got a little medallion here. I guess this is, oh, I said medallion, child. I think it's a Christmas ornament. Yeah, it is. Okay, put that on the tree. I'll save the bow. But yeah, we were very much into the over-the-top accessories, but that has changed. Well, for me at least. I still love a good statement accessory though, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not against a colorful pair of earrings, or I haven't done like a necklace like that in a while, but you know, depending on the outfit, I might still pop that out. But as of lately, I have just been into my my plain minimal stack for my wrist, and then and that is the Cartier Love Bangle, the gold Van Cleef, and then I also have it in the malachite, which is the green. You might have seen that one before. I have it in the black onyx, that's the green malachite. These are the Alhambra collection. And then I also have the regular gold Van Cleef necklace. This is the vintage one, and then I have the sweet one, which is the small pearl. It's like kind of tiny. It's like mother of pearl. It's a small one. It looks just like this, except it's small. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the black onyx, that's 6. And then I have the mother of pearl version of the malachite and black onyx, so that's 7. So I have 7 pieces of fine jewelry so far, and now I have 8. I'm so excited. And fun fact, when I was in there, I wanted to vlog when I went into the David Yurman store, but child, they was like, no cameras, no, Like as soon as I walked in, they saw me coming, child. They knew. Ooh, I like this little soft knapsack. Okay, so this is her. Get into it. Yes. And she is a mixed metal. Okay, not mad at that. Get into it. Okay, let's try her on.
Ooh.
And it's so crazy how, like I was saying earlier, I wasn't into mixed metals, but if you look, okay, let me get a little closer view. Oh, this is so pretty. I think I'm gonna wear this back a little bit. So I like the fact that the gold here complements the Cartier gold and the Van Cleef gold, but then the rest is silver. And now I feel like it does look better down here. I don't know. I guess I gotta play around with it. Okay, I actually do like how that looks. Or maybe the middle, I don't know. I'll play around with it, but this is so beautiful. And I know what you're thinking. Girl, you could have got that on Amazon. And I actually did. I got one on Amazon first to try. And that's one thing I love to do. I'll get a dupe of something just to see, do I really like the style before I invest in a piece like this, because this retails for $395. So after tax, I paid like $427, the David Yurman bangle. But first, I made sure that I actually got it on Amazon, like the dupe one, which is probably $8. And I wore it for a little bit just to see, like, do I like the style? Would I really invest and pay $400 for the actual real one? And the answer is yes, because I actually really liked it. I love the style. I wore it with my Cartier, my Van Cleef. And then I also did the same thing for all of my bracelets. Like, I always get a similar style, like I said. Like, I got a similar style, like just a plain gold bangle like this. We've all had gold bangles, but I got one that didn't have, you know, the Cartier logo because it was a dupe from Amazon. And then I had a similar bracelet to the Van Cleef. It wasn't obviously like as detailed as the Alhambra bracelet, but it was similar in style, and I wore that for a while just to see, do I want it because I've seen it somewhere, or like it's on trend, or, you know, or do I want it because I really like the style? It is a classic, timeless piece that I'm willing to invest in, or have my husband invest in because he got me all the other ones. And the answer was yes. So I am so happy. David Yurman is just a classic brand, very timeless. And again, these are pieces that I think I'm gonna put my other one on right now too, just to see how that looks. But yes, these are pieces that I will be able to pass on. Now we got our stack. Now we're talking. Yes, I love this. I need like one more Cartier to be at the bottom, but yeah, anyway, these are pieces that I'm gonna be able to pass down to Gigi, and you know, when she gets her stacks, we can trade stacks. When she's older, we can, you know, she can borrow some of mine, I can borrow some of hers. I just love being a girl mom, love that for me. But yes, but before I go, I also wanted to show some cute little things I got from Amazon. Get into these little, well, let me show you the one that I already have. I love a good MacBook cover. And this is a hard shell case. And I don't know if you can tell because of the lighting, but it's like a Python, not Python, what's it called? It's like a croc print. I don't know if you can see the embossed print, but you can feel it, it's very textured. But anyway, I found it. I've been wanting it in a different color for a while. I've had it in white for some time, but I found it in this really pretty taupe. Hold on, let me take the plastic off. This is such a cute color for fall. Look at that. So pretty. I like to change my laptop cases out, like my shells, depending on the season. So I feel like the white one was really great for my spring and winter look. But I also have 2 laptops, so this one's going on the other one. That's why it looks bigger. So I got this for my other one, and then I have a black one for the white one. I'm gonna switch that out. So for my fall and winter look, for my laptops, it'll be black and this really pretty taupe. So I just had to show y'all before I wrapped up this vlog. So cute, look at that. It's like a matte, is it matte black? Yeah, it's matte black. That shine is coming from the light over there. But look at that, it's so cute. So I'm gonna change out my laptop covers to give a more fall and winter vibe. Per usual, all of these things, including my bracelet, if you're ready to treat yourself to a David Yurman as well, all of these things are linked on my LTK. So I'm gonna post that right here. This is the QR code. And one more thing that I just opened up from Amazon, I had to re-up on my boot shapers. Some of the girls were asking when I posted these on shorts before where I got them from. Amazon, of course. Let me just show you. This is a brand new boot. I'll make sure I add that to the LTK link so y'all can grab this boot as well. It's so cute. Let's get into this. So adorable. We love a cowgirl moment, okay? And she's wide calf friendly, which I love. All right, so these boot shapers, I needed to re-up on them because I've gotten way more boots than I did last year. They come looking like this. And when you open them up, like that, just plastic. It's like a heavy duty plastic. And you fold it and you pop them right in. Okay. And voila, they keep your boot standing up. See, look at that. And in case you have like a shorter boot, they do come in different sizes. So if you have like an ankle boot, I have some shorter ones upstairs I'll probably use for this because if this is sticking out, it's gonna bother me. I have OCD. But if you don't mind, then you can just get, this is the biggest size. No, is this the biggest size? I think it is. But yeah, if that doesn't bother you, you don't have to get the smaller one. You can use this for all of your boots. It'll just stick out a little bit. And then if you have a thigh-high boot, like a really tall boot, I just use 2. So let's say this boot, you know, was super high. I put the first one in, I would fold the second one and put it in the opposite way. And then it's gonna help the boot stand up and keep the shape of your boot, which is really important. That's why they're called boot shapers. So your boot's not leaning to the side, and especially like the ones that are similar to the Givenchy shark boot. I don't have those, but I have like the Zara version, and I have a version from Macy's. I have a version from Steve Madden. You know, those boots, once they start leaning and folding, the shape just gets ruined. So it's really important to have these boot shapers. So every fall and winter, when I start getting more boots, I always get some new ones. And it's, again, it's really cheap. It's from Amazon, but they are lifesavers for your boots. But yes, that's it. As you can see, I'm getting really tired, child. I feel like my lash is about to start falling off because my eyes just blinking trying to stay awake. But I'm going to clean up from unpacking this stuff. And I just want to thank y'all so much for joining. I am just really appreciative of this YouTube journey. It has taught me a lot about myself, consistency, persistence, and just how to push through imposter syndrome. So if you are here, whether you're new to the channel, let me know in the comments. If you're new, welcome. Or you've been riding with me since I posted that very first vlog, child. You've seen a lot of changes. A lot of people have come and go, but if you're still here, or if you're here right now and you're new, I just really appreciate you, because being a vlogger is not easy. I have no experience, I'm just kind of winging it. Especially coming from short form content, it is a totally different world. Being able to stay consistent like this and post every Sunday. Did I miss some Sundays? Yes, it wasn't perfect, but overall, this journey has been just crazy. And I can't wait to see where it takes me next year. So I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until next time, I'll see you in the next vlog, okay? I love you. Good night.